Okay, so I don't know what the fuck just happened, but that's irritating as shit. And now I have to finish this live and not be irritated as fuck because holy fuck, that's irritating. Okay. I guess I'll invite you guys back on, whoever was here. Who's on, please? Can somebody let me know? Okay, thanks, Simone. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not gonna fret about it, even though I'm very fucking irritated. I'm just gonna continue on. So this is the daily drop part 2. I don't know what happened. I guess I'll invite the people back on who were here. Oh, I know Pache was here. Rashida was here. I'm sorry, y'all. This is stupid. Tanisha. These are only the people I can remember. Was here. I don't know who else was on. I think Lanita was here. Okay. So I invited the people that I remembered who was on here. Again, I don't know what the fuck happened. This is just going to be Daily Drop Part 2. Lanita, can you hear me? Let me know. And I'm just going to keep on rolling. So, also, the other thing that you need to be focusing on to make your money moves is for you guys to be real. Just be real. Like, shit happens. Shit fucking happens. You forget stuff. You don't feel good. You know, something bad happens in your life. You know, whatever. And it affects. You know, the thing about it is everything is connected. It's all about balance, right? And so it affects you. And so you try to show up and act like everything is perfect and everything is good, and it's not. And so just be real. People appreciate that. People appreciate the fact that you are not so bougie and vain that you can't be like, oh, you know what, today was pretty shitty, right? So just be real. Share your journey along the way. I think I talked about this a little bit on Friday when I was talking about perfecting your craft. Because as you go through, you're going to evolve a lot. Your business is not going to be the same today, a year from now. You are going to change. Your clients are going to change. Your situation, your services, and your products. You may not even be doing the same thing anymore, depending on how much has changed. So share your journey as you go through. That is the best thing I can tell anybody. Document your progress because people are watching. And it's going to be up for years to come. People will go back. I still get comments on videos and posts and blogs and stuff from years ago. And I'm just like, really? Somebody actually is still watching this? Yes, it's still providing value 2 or 3 years later for someone who needs some encouragement, who needs some support, who needs some inspiration. So be that person for them. Team up with people that compliment you, right? That means, you know, maybe guest blogging or interviewing or doing a project or event or a program together. Maybe you train in someone else's Facebook group or they train for you. You know, it doesn't have to always be a monetary thing. It's just building relationships. It's social media. You gotta get social, right? So teaming up with people that compliment you is one of the greatest ways in order to share your expertise and then also tap into other markets. You just never know. Plus, it's a good fucking thing, you know? When you're giving value to somebody else's tribe, it's a good thing. Yeah, Rod, I don't know what the fuck happened. The whole shit just dropped, so this is just the daily drop number 2. Fuck it. The other thing is, I want you guys you need to be setting specific goals, like very fucking specific goals. Like, you can base it on money, or you can base it on people that you've impacted each day, or whatever, but you need very specific goals every day that you wake up. You will notice that, hey, Pache, you're back, yay, sorry, I don't know what went on. But you will notice, when you start tracking stuff like that every single day, you start noticing that your business will blow up. If you said that every day, I am going to try to help 5 new people, or give advice to 5 new people, or, you know, just comment on 5 new people's status or posts, or go into 5 groups and search for questions in my expertise and answer it. whatever. But or it could be I have to sell one product every day, or I have to do one discovery call every day. Whatever the case may be, you're gonna notice that your growth is just gonna explode, because it's those tiny things that you do every day to add something that's monumental. I in my mind, and I did mine for the year. I didn't do it per day, but I said, I'm going to interview 100 women in 2017. Not only am I going to interview 100 women in 2017, I'm going to build relationships with those women. There is no limit on how many people you can impact or touch. You think that because you're not where you need to be, that you're of no value, or that you're of no use of somebody who's a little further along. But let me tell you something. Ain't nobody an expert in everything. And the master is always the student. So you would never know how much you can touch a person. There are people who are really good in their craft, but they don't necessarily, I can't do anything. Right, exactly. And that's the thing. You know what, Pasha, that's a really good point. Because I hear people say, like, don't do nothing for free. And I tell you guys, don't do stuff for free too. But that's not, I don't mean it in that way. What I mean is, know the difference between you genuinely wanting to do something for someone and help them out, and know that that's going to provide great value in their life, and they're going to smile, and they're going to be thankful for you forever for that. Honestly, I help people out of selfish reasons, because it makes me feel good to see somebody go, oh, the light bulb go off and shit happens, right? But from being that way, it honestly has brought more people to me, right? And so, yeah, I'm not going to let a person just, rake my brain at all times of the night for any reason, because, you do have those ones who, like, kind of, but you know the difference. Like, you can tell the difference. So I say discretion, but, use your discernment, or have discernment. I think I said that in the right context. But definitely have a quota of people that you help and support and reach out to every day. Because I'm telling you, man, I am freaking telling you, if you solve just one problem, hey Mocha, if you solve just one problem, hey Amber, for somebody, they will remember that shit forever, especially if it's something that they've really been struggling with. I'm telling you, man. Pache, you did that logo for Amber for the office bitch, and she was struggling with that. Let me tell you something. The whole group saw that. The whole group were like, yo, she's dope as fuck, and Amber's never gonna fucking forget that. And every time Amber hears somebody needs graphic help or content help, guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna refer them to Pache. So that's how you do it. Have a goal every day to do something, so that you can track your progress, because it's very hard to say that you're stagnant and shit's not working, but you don't really know what you did yesterday or the day before, right? So yesterday or the day before, that's the same thing. I am fucking bugging. Like, dudes, you guys, my brains are like all over the floor right now after doing what I've been doing all day. So, yeah, setting specific goals. Also, you need to be teaching every day. And I'm not talking about that condescending looking down your nose at motherfuckers teaching. I'm talking about genuinely telling people why whatever your product or your service is can help them and how it can improve their lives. Like, I'm going to give you an example of, like, say, a skincare product, right? So some people, we have a few skincare people in this group. And so you're doing something for sensitive skin, or maybe I saw somebody in here who's using cannabis to grow all of their skincare and hair care products. That's dope as fuck. You need to be teaching people why the cannabis can help you. You obviously don't want to give your secret formula because that's your business, but teaching people how cannabis can help the hair growth or the skin or health benefits is something that people don't fucking know. If you are educating people every day, you are going to be the go-to person. You are absolutely going to be the go-to person. Yep, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta show up every day. Pache, that's a great goal, to help at least one person every day. I'm telling you, y'all, you don't always get a return on your investment or your time investment for helping someone. Not always. But what you get back totally outweighs what you don't. It really does. And even if that particular person doesn't come back and spend money with you, I'm telling you, somewhere down the line, they're going to tell one of their friends, and they're going to come and spend money with you. It always works itself out, right? The universe is all about balance, and if you're putting out the good into the universe, that's exactly what you're going to be attracting to yourself. When you are working from a place, and I'm kind of getting a little woo-woo, but it's true. When you're working from a place of abundance, and you are helping people that you can afford it, and it's not putting you in a bad place, fucking do it. Fucking do it. You'll never know when you're the person who needs something that someone else can help you with, right? So teaching people, absolutely teaching people. a lot of times, I'll give you another example, and I'm picking on you today, I don't know why, but she does graphics, right? And so a lot of people don't know why they need graphics, because they think they have Canva. And if they can go to Canva, then they can just create, and everything is going to be fucking fine. But if Pache started, in which I noticed that she does actually, she starts training us on how to use Canva or to import your licensed fonts, because I have like a lot of licensed fonts for my brand. So I use those different things for different material and stuff, right? So if she teaches you how to do that kind of stuff, who y'all think you're going to go to every time you need some help? So that means when Pache puts together her first, like design training or design program or whatever, it's going to be people who want to do design for themselves as a business owner, and it's going to be people who want to learn how to do design as a business. And they're all going to be like, oh, Pache, here's our card. We're going to swipe because we know you know what the fuck you're doing, right? Also, if she's explaining to you why her doing the graphics for you is going to save you time so that you can focus on what you're good at, that's another way of educating and you seeing the value of what she has to offer. If you don't teach people about what you're offering, and absolutely, girl, absolutely, you need to be, because you're really fucking amazing. But if you're not teaching people the value of what you offer, and what it means and what it's going to mean to transform their lives, they don't understand why they need what you got. So teaching, you need to be discovering every day. You need to be discovering every day. What do I mean by discovering? Discovering meaning discover something about your clients and customers. Now, I really mean, maybe getting on phone calls, like a discovery call if you're first starting out. That's a great way to kind of start doing that. And I actually did a whole post on how to get discovery calls. I also did a whole email on how to book discovery calls. A lot of people rag me for still doing discovery calls, because at this point, I don't actually need to do discovery calls to get clients, but I like doing it because I still learn stuff about my clients. Like I said, as I grow in my business, I evolve as a business owner, and my clients grow and evolve as well. And so their problems get more complex and they change. And I won't know exactly what's going on or how their problems are different than they were 6 months ago if I'm not staying in touch with people. If I start backing away and making myself unavailable, then I don't know what you guys need help with. I wouldn't know, and that means all of my courses and services would be outdated and I would not have any revenue, right? I wouldn't have a way to show up for you guys. So you need to be discovering. You can do that by way of discovery calls. You can do that by way of asking discovery questions. Asking, what's your biggest struggle with whatever, or why do you guys choose MAC over whatever, or that whole debacle with the free lipstick. How could MAC have done something better? And then that cosmetic brand can then take those answers and then do something similar and create, something that her peeps can use, and she can do it in an amazing way because they told her exactly what they want and how they want it done, right? So discovering is something that you need to be doing every day. You cannot do that working behind your MacBook doing shit that is not in your lane, or comparing yourselves to others. You got to be out here being social, mingling, rubbing elbows, letting people know who you are and what you do. The other thing you need to be doing every day is you need to be selling. I know people who hate the fact they don't like selling. People don't like the word. It scares the fuck out of them. But if you don't have revenue, I don't know how many times to say this, you don't have clients. You don't have customers. You don't have a business. You have a fucking hobby. Period. A very expensive one, okay? So you need to be selling. You need to be selling something. If you don't know what to sell yet, then, go back to the top of the list that I told you and start discovering and figure out what your people's need. The other thing that you need to be doing in your business is being sure that you are ready for the opportunity when it arrives. That's, in the words of Audrey Richmond, be ready, say, are you ready for the yes, is what she says. Are you ready for the yes? You need to be focused on that, because when the opportunity arises, are you going to be ready to take the interview, to send over your kit so that they can feature you properly? Are you ready to offer your package to that potential client who's ready to work with you? When you go to an event and do you have a freebie or something to give away so that you can collect the 50 email addresses of the people in the room so that you can build relationships with those people? You have to be ready for the opportunity when it arrives. And so if you're not going to do anything else, if you're not going to mingle with people and meet new people, at the very fucking minimum, you need to make sure that all of your shit is in line and ready to roll. So when somebody says, hey, I want you on my show, I want you to come speak at this event, or, I want to collab with you for this program, do you want to send something to my list? You have something that is ready to roll. Nobody wants to wait for you a week to come up with some shit. So those are the things you need to be focusing on. I'm going to do a recap real quick. You know, again, like I said, what are people spending their time on? They're perfecting shit they think people want that nobody's ever going to fucking buy. They're tweaking the fuck out of a website that nobody's ever going to see. They're barking facts all over the place that no one gives a fuck about. They're comparing themselves to others, making themselves, you know, feel bad about themselves. They're trying everything the fast method, right? Which is, it really just costing them more time and money. They're working on fucking graphics that they're not good at anyway. I know that the whole branding shit has got people thinking they need all these graphics and stuff, but honestly, if you suck at them, then what's the point of putting out a graphic that looks like it's like a $3 graphic and nobody's even paying attention to it anyways, right? What you need to be doing is meeting people and perfecting your story and relating to others and looking to solve the problems of your potential clients and customers and attendees and enrollees. You need to be looking to show up every fucking day, whether you want to or not. Like I said, I show up a lot and I don't even have a message. It's just, I just sit there and I'm like, okay, universe, what do I need to talk about today? You know, you need to give no fucks about what other people are doing and only focus on what your mission is. Your journey does not look like anybody else's. It is only yours. And even if y'all are in similar industries or help similar people, you are a unique person, a unique individual that are going to attract other unique people who are only attracted to you in the way that you sell it or teach it or do it or give it, right? So you need to be being real. You need to be sharing your journey, letting people watch you create the process. You need to be teaming up with people that complement you so that you can build partnerships and alliances and bigger networks so that you can meet more people and tap into more markets and get your name across and really dominate your industry. You need to be setting specific goals every day. Remember, it's either a money goal, a sale goal, like a number of sales goal, or a number of people goal. How many people are you going to impact every day? How many products are you going to sell a day? How much money do you make every day? You don't have to do all three. You can just pick one. But I will tell you, either way, you're going to see your business just continuously grow and grow and grow because you're now tracking and you now know what to tweak if you need to, okay? You need to be teaching every day. Teaching every day. You need to be educating these people and filling them up with stuff. And I don't mean, like I said, no barking facts that people don't give a fuck about. You need to be filling up their heads with edutainment, right? So stuff that educates them, but it's entertaining. It relates to them, and they can see why they need it. Showing them the value. You need to spend your time discovering where your peeps are at, what they need, what they're stuck on, what they need from you, and what would make them purchase from you or work with you, or collab with you, right? You need to be selling, not hard, sleazy, nasty selling, but selling something. Everybody's not going to buy everything that you put out. That's okay. It's not for everybody. Maybe they don't have the money. Maybe that's not the part of the journey that they're on yet. They don't need that product yet, or they've surpassed it. But somebody does need it, okay? And if you're not putting it out there, you're not allowing them to get to know you and work with you and improve their own life or business or relationship or whatever it is, right? And then, like I said, you need to be always making sure that you are ready for whatever opportunity that arises. And again, as you guys know, that's how Bully Badass came about. It was because these are the things that are going to make you money. These are things that are going to bring you income so that you are creating products that people actually want to buy. I mean, I can't tell you how many products or programs I created, and it was a big fucking flop. Like, legit spent a month putting together a fucking program that nobody bought, nobody cared about, and it's just there. It's just fucking there, right? And I've done that several times, and I know a lot of you guys probably have too. So if you're doing the stuff that matters, then you always know what your people want, and you always know what they're willing to pay for or what they need more than anything. And you have to have that balance between the want and the need, because they might need something. If they don't want it, it doesn't fucking matter, right? So, and if it's something that they want but they don't need, that means they might not get results. And so so you have to have that balance. But that's where Bully came from. You know, I have authors who don't have a program to funnel their readers into. I have speakers who go speak for free, which is totally fucking fine, but they don't have a way to continue to build relationships with the attendees. They don't have a way to get somebody into a program or on an email list. You know, I have people who are creating skincare products and makeup brands and things like that, and they're leaving the money on the table after somebody buys an eyeshadow. No, build relationships with this. Branch this shit off. Create a dynasty, right? So, you know, there's so many ways for you guys to monetize your business, and I'm almost tired of using that word because I hear it so much, but the truth of the matter is, every single one of you have an amazing craft. You're not doing this for the fuck of it. This is your passion, your content, and your experience. Like, your content is your life experience of you building whatever it is, overcoming whatever it is. you know, experiencing, losing, documenting, whatever. And so you need to be able to capitalize on this. You can't come out the gate and bust out and decide, I'm going to be an author and that's going to be it. I mean, yeah, great. You could be a bestseller. You totally could and make millions of dollars off of that. But even fucking E.L. James created a movie after the book. You know what I'm saying? You have to find different ways to continue to build relationships and get your name out. So if you are, you know, if you're saying, I don't know where to start, or I don't know how to, you know, grow my list, or where my people are, or I wrote a book, but it's just been sitting there and it's dusty and I don't know how to, you know, get it, liven it up or relaunch it. If you have a skill that you are not, that's right, bestsellers you gotta do something with it. That is a fact. And so that's what Bully is all about. Bully is all about creating income so that you can actually like have a thriving business and not just say, hey, I'm working on my website again today, which is a bunch of fucking bullshit. But I know also a lot of people are hiding behind tweaking the website again today, right? So, you know, there's different levels to this. And so that's why Bully is fucking awesome, because not only will it get you all the way together in your business from, you know, from idea to ready for a business, but also I'm gonna push your ass out the nest. Like, I don't even play them games. We're doing a contest in Bully so that the winner will get a free seat to part 2 of Bully, because there's another section. There's a sequel coming up. And so that's what the contest is about. But here's the thing, more than anything, if you take Bully or not, if you listen to me, or if you buy any of the fucking shit I've ever offered, it doesn't matter. You have to implement. You have to take action. You have to execute. You gotta fucking fail. You gotta do shit wrong, right? And so you're not gonna figure out what the next step is until you do that. And that is really, really what Bully is about. It's Bully Badass. So it's a biz start program, yes, but we're not gonna just build a little business in a box. No, you're gonna fucking work your business. Like, that's the whole point. And so, again, you know, you guys know I spent $4,000 on a program that was supposed to teach me all this shit. Taught me it was bullshit. And it was dragged out for 6 fucking months. How many people y'all think actually finished the program, 1, and 2, actually executed? The only people who actually, I think, built a business out of that program were the people who left that shit. I was one of them, who just didn't show up to the shit no more and just started doing our own thing. Like, those are the ones who were successful. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm going to roll because I got to teach class at 9 o'clock for the Brown Girls and Bully Badass Enrollees. The course is how to create your first online course or masterclass in 10 easy steps. So we're about to walk through that. They're going to build their course. They don't know. They're going to build the course right there with me. So that is what I'm doing tonight. I'm so excited about it. And that's also why I'm like tired as fuck. But you guys, we are taking enrollees for Bully through August the 4th, which is Friday. If you want to get in, if you let me know, we'll make sure that happens for you. But there is the link at the top for the 4 payment plan of $111, and you can still pay in full even if it is on Friday for $333 and still get that discount of the $111 for paying in full. So with that being said, guys, I'm about to end this thing. We're going to class tonight. If you're a Brown Girl, I'll be seeing y'all in a little while. If you are a Bully Badass Enrollee, I'll be seeing y'all in a little while. And with that being said, you guys, have a great night. Trap, trap, trap. You guys, real quick though, my hair is growing, but 3 hours to dry. Did y'all see that post today? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I hope you had a great weekend. I'm totally like refreshed, even though it doesn't seem like it. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for the drop. Love you. Bye.